from AT&T Stadium. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return set. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Off the play fake, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it.
Athletic ability, that's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside to the pursuit.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered.
Touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And they're going to Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. Off play action. Jackson rolling to his. And a big one here as he's taken down. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Big hold of the 30. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line to 20. Here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Randy Gregory. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. It's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. 32 yards. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And this pass broken up.
And contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And he'll go right back to Lamb. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Prescott on 32. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Prescott on first down. And a cut. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Prescott yet again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this will be caught. They get the 2, and they double it up now. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's at the Cowboys 35. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone. The Cowboy defense has a touchdown. With the Kansas City Chiefs. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy.
This defense, they take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Shotgun now for Carr. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Horton. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, it didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. So
first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Carr going to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before before they work it across midfield.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jerry Sneed, and the Chiefs are going to take over 45. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 53 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right...
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jonathan Abram picks it. And they will be set on that.
Lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much, because as you noted, things change. Now they got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second down, Jacobs once more. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now a play fake. Carr. Flush to his right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big...
They end up losing the down as well.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he is going to be out of 10 at the 31-yard line. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work, because he's got to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. Past the 20.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing him.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Carr. This is caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to get this. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return starts. Situation, what do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's...
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Jones forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. To try again after the sack. Carr, and he'll look downfield for Waller. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. To throw, it's Carr. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage, taking off and throw it over your head.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. He'll swing this one out to Richard. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. Carr gives to Richard. And he is in. Touchdown. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown. One thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied here in the second. I've started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 more yards.
On 2nd and inches, Carr. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's about set to begin this drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Boy, a lot of...
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 61 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by... Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumbled up. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. And they won't be able to... Vegas about set to begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now Carr. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. On play action, it's Carr. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr now to throw. He's going to let it go again. And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll return.
Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 47 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On play action, now Carr. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. And that's a loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem.
He's got it at the 15. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. And a really unbelievable play there on 4th and long. Into the red zone. It's Carr. Jones has it. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now Carr again. And that is caught. And they're going to see this one in the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. Being chased out left. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish. Sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that stretches the lead all the way. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all the...
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the return here.
On defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Mahomes going to throw it here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
In the game, I know what to do. Show me some.
I'm gonna hit you, Gary.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Call it officially a
All right.
loss of 2 on the first
Look,
play from
man.
scrimmage. 2nd down.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
Sliding out of the pocket. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
What?
And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Elliott. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Again, it's Elliott. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Zerline connects on the extra point. Down. And he snapped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete.
He dropped it?
They cannot convert. And they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Prescott on 1st down. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Julius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to get the 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. Being chased out left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And some room to work. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Hey, whatever up to the days of just getting a fumble recovery. Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. Now Elliott. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. And that is caught. Jay Waddle there to make the grab. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for KC. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Second and 9. Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 40-yard line. 14-9. Are wasting little time. Williams. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of 2 there. Second down. Working for the gun, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said.
Oh, that's in the double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Michael Parsons. And they'll bring this one back to the 29.
When the team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, God, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Play action now. Prescott rolling to his left. This is caught. They're all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. One receiver to the left is Cooper. Second down and goal. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time was a pretty one-play and interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now in this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. He's going to find his tight end Gray complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando on this first half of action. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Boyd. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and...
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe that returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. Sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Mahomes will try again on second down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Mahomes on third. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup and it leads to 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll buy some time running. And his throw is incomplete. As they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Open now here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. Now another timeout called for by the offense. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Mahomes going to throw. Rolling to his right. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Nicole Hardman as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Andy Reid never wanted to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they take on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. What a first half this has been offensively. Defensively, what do you do when you get torched like this?
These receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more as to begin this drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing you have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Steps away. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
And it appears to me that someone's defense
Time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Joe Sneed. And the return comes to a point right at the 44-yard line. Well, still down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They'll let this go for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they go to the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running, set to begin the drive? And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. We're playing 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lamb. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard.
Every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We got him now.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscle all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they will bump the lead up to 26. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfect.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one in the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
But one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver screen marking the needle, prepare to stay.
Drive by the Cowboys offense. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Trying to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Zerline now for the PAT. And that stretches the lead to 27. About set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
And his pass is intercepted for the third time today. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again with a football at their own team.
That they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw well caught by Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing here, Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter play. From the 45 on second down, Prescott. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. To the air again, Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Oh, I'm not sure he's... Prescott yet again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. One final try from the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. And now there's another interception. Because and the Cowboys come up with a late turnover.
Find out where the game is really lost. But this is not a situation now where you can make up for anything.